by the time she was 8 or 9, I homeschooled my kids also, so I didn't have the resources to get her evaluated. Finally got her evaluated through the medical system, and they told me my daughter was violently mentally retarded. I, as a mom, knew that was not correct. I'll never forget that day. So thank goodness my little sister was researching neurological Lyme, and she called me one night and she said, Jeannie, you have to look at this. This is what's going on with Allie, because keep in mind, she was dead when she was 4. Hindsight, now I question if maybe I didn't transfer it to her in utero, but at any rate, yeah, so we started this long course of antibiotics, 7 years of antibiotics. We were doing, I don't know if it was 7, no. She was 8 or 9, I got that diagnosis. We did the IV PICC line, everything. Destroyed her gut in the process now, but that's all I knew how to do. But every time we try to pull her off the antibiotics, about 3 weeks, she would crash. And when I say crash, she was more, I read stories where kids almost need to be in straitjackets. That was my daughter. And so anyways, my friend, she kept telling me, you need to look at this, you need to look at this. And I was busy. I was homeschooling all 5 of my kids. I was, crazy mom. I also was a medical transcriptionist. So after I got done homeschooling, I'd go into work at night, work at the hospital till about 10. So I was just busy. But bless her, bless Carrie, she kept on me. And I'll never forget the one day she called me and she said, what are you doing, Jeannie? I said, I'm cooking dinner. She goes, shut your stove off and go sit down in front of the computer. So I did, and that's when I first seen I know, I just laugh when I think about that. But I knew she loved me, and thank goodness. And I tell myself all the time, Jeannie, it might not be that they're putting you off, it's that they're busy. So I'm the prime example of that. So she did, and then I watched it. Maybe it seemed time, and it intrigued me. And then she invited me, Patty Tunnel and Donna Kimmis, came down to her mom's house, a neighbor lady of ours, and I almost forgot the meeting. Went at the last minute, was a little late, and they showed the presentation that had Dr. Perlmutter and where he talked about glutathione. They didn't know that I was racking up my credit card. I couldn't afford it. Racking up my credit card, $200 a month for nebulized glutathione because my Lyme doctor from northern Wisconsin recommended it. And I was actually rude and stopped the meeting. I said, can you prove that? And they said, yes, that it increases glutathione by 300%. So after that, I started her in the products right away. It was September, October. And Carrie kept checking in. And by the way, my Lyme doctor, when I thought she'd been excited, her response was, if there was something that did that, I would have heard about it. And I even gave her some money. So I'm still a little ticked at her because look at the people she could have helped, but I got to let it go. So anyways, let's see. So we did not see results. And I want to make it clear. And when I talk to people about these products regarding Lyme, I always make it very clear. It will not take away the Lyme disease. But it allows. Yes, no, I'm always very clear. My daughter still has Lyme. We're still doing different treatments. I've had her to Wichita, Kansas. We just did something called Lyme Stop. If anybody has questions on that, they can contact me. But she is continually to improve. I did not have to put her back on antibiotics. She did not crash, and I called Terry, but it was a long time. September, October, we started her. It wasn't until the following June, and I'm going to try to describe it. Terry kept saying, do you see a difference? And I'm like, I don't. And I have the wedding barn, and we were building our back barn deck, and she actually hugged her dad and told him that she loved him. And we just were floored because she had never done that. So that was the first change I've seen. So it was, I don't know how many months it is from the fall to the following June, quite a few months. So I also stress to people, it takes time, especially, she's a different case. So when I hear these people, so she's neurological Lyme, she has the Lyme in the brain. A lot of different emotional roller coaster, I call it, with her. She's 19 now, but the verification for me, she's been on Nrf2 steady. We started Vitality this last January, February. And after about 3 weeks on, I've seen another change, but it kind of waxes and wanes with her mind. She has active infection in her body. But the change I've seen with Vitality was amazing. The one night she came home from work, she has the DVRs involved, getting her job. And she sat on the couch, I'll never forget, she said, Mom, sometimes my brain doesn't work right, and I don't remember things. I'll never forget it. Because process that, you guys, that her brain didn't work right. And right away, I started Googling what is going on, and I'm convinced it's the megas. The megas plus the probiotic, getting your gut healthy. You know, so I'm passionate about the product. I did get involved with the business. My friend Terry invited me to St. Louis. I actually rolled my eyes when she told me it was more about the business. Because my little sister was always doing different companies with Terry's mom. I was never interested in it. I didn't need it. But what changed my mind about the business is when Kirby Zinger, hopefully I'm pronouncing it right, and he's gone now from corporate. But when he stood on stage and made the comment, he said, if you can use this as a tool to fulfill your life purpose that God has for you. And I immediately started to cry. And I thought, why would I not want to change this or share this with people? I mean, it's made such a huge difference with my daughter and people that haven't seen her for 2 years. You know, I see her every day, so I don't always see it. But I've had 2 different people come up to me with their mouth hanging open that hadn't seen her for 2 years and cannot believe the difference. So it just takes time. Her body is still healing. I mean, we're still working at fighting Lyme, but I know from response of other people, she's continually getting better. And I'm passionate about these products. I need to learn not to be attached, Barry. You always say that. So I'm trying because I really want it for people. I think if I didn't have it, what would I do? So, and if I ever thought when the company went through a rough spot a few years back, I remember thinking I need a stockpile. And so I won't be without it. And my husband's on it, he has Lyme. My oldest son has Lyme. So yeah, I'm very passionate about it. And I've seen, and I love getting the text from my customers saying, thank you for sharing this with me, how it's making a difference. So that's pretty much my story and my daughter's story.
That was an amazing story, and I want to highlight a couple of things. First of all, I love when you said the thing switched pretty quickly when she got on, or at least that's what I heard, the Vitality Stack. And I'll tell you that probiotic I mean, we're talking about gut health and bioavailability of protein. I mean, protein is going to be more bioavailable in a healthy gut, and that's what our probiotics do. And then, of course, the gut-brain connection is undeniable, especially in people with Lyme. So when you start working on the gut, working on the brain, and offering Nrf1 and Nrf2 mitochondria rebuilding along with oxidative stress reduction, you're going to have a faster, more powerful result. So I am just fired up beyond words about our Vitality Stack. I absolutely love it. Thank you for sharing, Maria. You got another one? Sure, I got Anna Locke on hold. After you. All right.